Josh to get about 6 more inches. I don't think it's going to happen.
Yeah, that'd be nice, because our guards are going to be tiny next year. The only tall guy we're going to have is Thomas Elway, and he's 6'7", so.
You don't have, now that Grant Warren's out of the league, you don't need somebody.
Yeah. Yeah, there's not going to be no dominant team next year in Marawood. It's going to be completely wide open.
I still want to know how, because I still think if you would have split us out of the marathon in different sections, we would have met at state.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
And somebody said, well, no, you can't do that because, you're not going to have 2 teams from the same conference at state. That was the championship game. There were 2 teams from the same conference. Because who was, what was it, D2? Was it Luther who was playing?
Milwaukee. And they specifically
Milwaukee,
drew the
Wisconsin,
lines to make sure that happened.
Yeah.
See, that's just rude.
Yeah. They did some fancy line drawing in Milwaukee to get them separated apart because they're only 5 miles apart.
Yeah.
But they're in the same conference.
Yep. Same half of their conference.
And who is the we that drew them? Or they that drew them?
WIA.
See, that's just rude.
They definitely did that on purpose.
Oh, yeah.
Totally.
100%. They wanted, and then it ended up being a 20-point blowout.
Yeah, I was actually looking forward to watching that championship game, and then it just turned into a blowout, so it was no fun to watch.
The only real fun state championship game was D4.
Yeah.
That Mineral Point, Kenosha.
Yeah.
Wasn't everyone on Mineral Points game at state like the last second thing or
Yeah. So
final shot sort of victory?
Kenosha came back and they were down 15 with about 6 minutes to go. Came back in.
What does that mean?
He doesn't have, for some reason, what TA is going
What
to
does this mean?
he came in pitching the 5th inning.
What number?
Number 21.
Should have numbers on there.
Braden Froman.
Yep.
So in the 8 spot.
Yes.
So we're gonna have to look to see.
Who's
Yeah.
You got jersey numbers in there or just position?
Just position.
Okay. All right, let me see what we got.
Yeah, we had Marathon running the ropes in that section of the game. We should have won the game.
Well, I've watched obviously 20 plus years at the table announcing, and I very, very rarely say the refs, they miscalled shirt and everything.
0 free throw.
We didn't shoot a free throw the whole game.
It was unbelievable.
And did Warren get 1 foul or any fouls or something?
He had 1 foul in the 3
'Cause-
games we played.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Which then you start to wonder.
There was a call that was so bad in that
Oh, the
game.
one about Blake.
We were running a box and 1 on Warren, and we were fronting him the whole game. And we actually held him down very well. The guy that killed us was Underwood.
Yeah,
had
which he always
31.
does.
But so we were fronting him, and our left fielder, where is he? Oh, he's going up right now to catch out there with the white arm sleeve.
Mm-hmm.
He's fronting him, and he barely even touches Warren, and Warren does one of these.
Oh,
Out of bounds, and they go.
Falls over. It was ridiculous.
Unbelievable.
It was ridiculous.
Though I will say that team not winning a state title with what they had, was a failure.
But they didn't. If you watch their stuff, they had Underwood and Warren
Yeah.
None of those other guys.
and nothing else.
Oh yeah.
In terms of, okay, if they had a big lead, then those other guys got points. But you watch in the final minutes of their game against Mosinita, they lost.
Yeah.
They had like 4 turnovers unforced, and it's like, what are y'all doing here?
Mosinita was not anything super special this year.
Right. They were good, but
They were good.
They ain't that good.
But no, just that, like I said, in a game that tight,
Yeah.
to not have any fouls called on Warren, and to have us not shoot any free throws was egregious.
That was unbelievable.
And then to have because who was Zaleski doing that game, right?
Yeah.
Tom Ross.
Whoever's the announcer, they kind of root. If you ever listen to it, it sounds like they want
Yeah.
Stratford and Marathon to win all the time.
Oh yeah.
And maybe I'm saying it as an Auburndale fan, but it just sounds like it. Like, geez, guys. Right, because they're the ones paying them, right?
Yeah.
But even he, the announcer, because we watched it afterward. So our guy Blake Rabb takes a 3-point shot. Okay, on the foul through, the kid hits him, knocks him to the ground, and it's a foul. Guy calls it a foul, and he says, "No foul, no shots though. He was on the ground when the foul occurred." And the announcer, the Zaleski guy, who, like I said, kind of roots for them, goes, "There's no shots. I've never seen that before." He says, "I can't even believe that. I've never seen it." And I thought, wow, see if even he's saying it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was unbelievable. I don't know how that wasn't 3 free throws. Like, he literally basically tackled Blake when he shot him. And
he
they're
just-
like, on the ground. They're not in the shooting. I'm like, so what is a shooting foul?
I just want to see where I'm at with it here.
That was the crazy one. Then you see the other way. We did that Winter Owen Withy game up in Medford, and Winter scored the first 4, up 4-0. Owen Withy scores the next 31 unanswered, and a fan storms out with 2 minutes left and yells out onto the floor at the refs that they cost them the game. At that point, it's running clock.
Cost him the game. It's a running. Here he comes. You gotta be quiet.
So Jimmy's got to be
there
quiet.
it
He's going to get us in trouble here, man. Ask
Running
Kid.
the scoreboard? You serious?
He doesn't.
I don't know.
He doesn't want to.
What do you mean you don't know? Ball strike? Oh. No, I'm
He'd
kidding.
rather
You don't
not.
have to. I'll do a book for you. You can stand behind me and tell me what you think.
You can be part of the voting on his or hers.
Take a seat.
Thanks.
That's for the scorekeeper, huh?
Ah, they're not here yet.
Well, it is just a little after 4, so. But then I can do this if you need me to.
Oh, good.
How much quarter you got there?
That makes my job easier.
You probably have to move it over here.
But then you don't have the next game's lineups at all, do you?
I'll go down and get it after the first game.
Okay.
Coach Jansen doesn't have it made up yet.
So if they show up, we'll switch them back.
Yeah. I would imagine they would. I don't know why they wouldn't.
So, oh. So the way it looks, Langford must be pitching up.
Yep.
Yeah.
Brewers looked good last night.
5 homers?
Did you watch it?
You bet.
Yeah, they look good.
Where did Sherry, 421 or 431 or what was it?
441.
441? Oh, that's quite a poke.
Oh yeah, it was right on the money, just crushed.
He hasn't been looking that hot.
He started out hot, but now he's kind of cooled off here.
Well, they get on to him. They got all those scouts and they watch everything, you know, they get on to him.
And are you following this thing with the WA and this kid whose parents are in Africa or Ghana or whatever the heck it is?
Last couple of games.
Yeah,
He runs back to back days.
I don't have any
He's unbelievable on deep.
problem with it because they had 9 months to figure it out.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. Like, he moved back. That's on the school for not. And now it comes out, apparently he's been participating in open collegiate meets. So even if they grant him eligibility under the transfer rule, he's still ineligible because he competed in too many of those. So yeah, he's not. That just came out today. I guess my biggest issue with it is that feel that they could have known this was coming because I mean he moved back in what August. He's been there and go to school there all year. They could have dealt with it at any point. Would I be sad if he gets it? If they let him go? I really doesn't care that much either way. But I wouldn't mind seeing him run in state, just from a personal fan perspective. He's fast as they say he is. But. Oh. Yeah. It's 3 years now. Yeah. Yeah. They, yeah. They changed the rule now too. The problem was they didn't have it. Like, that's one thing I will give them credit for. They went back and changed the rule, but yeah, they should have done it there. Well, you ended up. Well, you got the injunction and then lost court. So they stripped his state. Nope. No. They appealed him. Last time I saw they were. Because they were talking about having to, like, you can't take the medals away. And that's their cheap. Yeah.
I didn't look at that because they didn't have the kind I wanted. I wanted a dark one. So nobody has not one place has it.
Yeah. So, yeah. The new rule the WIA just adopted is it has to be school film. It has to be 5 minutes of unedited footage of them. So you can't just like cut this spot, this little 30 seconds and some more. You have to have 5 total minutes with that event in the middle. And then they can overturn not only like unsportsmanlike calls, ejections, that kind of stuff. They can overturn it.
They can learn.
Oh yeah. Yep. got them a little older, they were in that.
I think by tomorrow night we'll be
It's like
by tomorrow night we'll be
One for
the sun's out.
yeah.
Although I just gotta get the guys in last so last night I
All
got
those
I
schools.
put 100 baked seed in them. Put the liquid by them. That went to bed at 10 o'clock. Till the rain at 10 o'clock. Well, he finished a farm up and it was seeing the radar coming. He goes, "It didn't pay to start the next farm." And I said, "Oh, I said, no, I don't." No, it's when all of a sudden from fishing and hauling, we had so much of the work done already and it was just a matter of waiting. Oh, it took some of this rain to
Oh.
She looked at me when she was watching my baby and then she looks at me and I was thinking,
Yeah.
So they're not even.
I was there, I was like the bathroom and went to bed. Let it dry all night. Kids would cry at 24.
I'm gonna explain.
But you got them, did you win that lottery yet? Still waiting. No, me too. I thought maybe you were lucky.
Yeah, we played through that in that pool with that night. Look, that was the 20-minute downpour in Medford, and Mara scores 11 runs during that until they could grab the ball. And then by the time Medford comes up at the end for their half of that second, they ended up losing 14-13.
I'll buy by like Bush Light or whatever. But I'm buying cases because A&L will take that. My luck, I get a half barrel, half will get drained, married to There you go. But it's not Dosaki's or Corona or
Yeah, there's playoff games today.
Mexican Bucks. Modelo. I buy them. But it is water. That's bottled beer. Bottled beer tasting occasional. I used to drink Keystone Light when I was
And he got stuck with that season because they had the little bus, whatever. So they took some people home. But
was Thursday. Neither team had a bye.
Yeah.
Both teams had byes for the playoffs. And Thursday played on that Thursday.
Your brother texted
All
me
the
last night.
all the umps were either at softball, regional finals, at softball or baseball.
Yeah, he's giving a little too much playing more.
We're getting tractor on it. I slept all day.
Yeah, it was at 12:30. Today's games have been canceled. We were too west. We have to beat 'em. Ready?
Thanks, bud. We need the boards then too in the corner. Okay?
What was the question? I was just looking at that. I know Stratford won both.
Andy's a great out.
Marathon was second.
No clue, he says. No clue, he says.
Everything's a ball.
Where'd you get those, honey? She is just as cute as her. That's why you said
You're like me, your wife, my wife doesn't have stick on the You know why the Dodge trucks sit up so high?
They just posted it earlier today.
I didn't even see it on the calendar. And I don't just
Nope, shoot, they're not out. I've seen them.
There should be some in there, but either way.
they
They can't go there, I know that. They'd have to stay here.
The last time they were over there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I know, but
Yeah, I can't,
I
yeah,
kind of
they
wondered.
shouldn't go back there.
That's what I thought.
There we go.
He probably pulled you to the jeans.
Auburndale.
Right.
Six.
Because they'd be giving bootstraps.
That's the six. They post number 11 fish to go. Yeah, Bondwell is the one, Marathon, Stratford's the two. Marathon's Bondwell. Marathon's the 3, Stratford got the 2. 6. So if you beat Patch to go, you go 2 Marathon.
Mark with
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Auburndale baseball field here at Auburndale Memorial Park. Just to explain what we're doing here, Auburndale was playing up at Athens on May 10th, and that game was halted due to rain. And so we are going to pick that game up right where we left off. On the scoreboard and on the field, Auburndale is the guest for the remainder of this first game. Athens is the home. Auburndale leads at 8-3. It is the top of the fifth inning. There is one out. Auburndale has one runner on first, and coming up to bat is the 9 spot for the Eagles. At the conclusion of this game, we'll have hopefully a very brief break and then head right on into the second game, which was scheduled for here today already. So we're going to go right into that without lineups or anything else. But you'll hear who's playing where as the game goes on.
All right, welcome to Auburndale as we get set for a game and a third, we'll call it, of baseball here today. We're going to finish up that game that was started on May 10th. Auburndale leading 8-3. That one was started up in Athens, wrong A-town. And then we will quickly jump into the next one, a full game after this yet. So plenty of baseball here from Auburndale today as we see 21. As I do a quick peek here to make sure I get the right player on that one. I'm doing this one off of the Braden Froman. There we go. Braden Froman in on the mound. He had thrown a third of an inning. Get you kind of filled in here. Auburndale scored 2 in the top of the first. Athens scored 1 in the second. Then Auburndale 5 in the third, 1 in the fourth. Athens responded with 2 in the fourth. And Auburndale right now
Auburndale's
Josh Lundgren over at first.
To the batter's box is the 9-hitter.
And this will be the catcher, Aiden Rabb. Rabb on the day, 1 for 2 with an RBI. So Rabb will dig in. Froman sets the pitch. Just misses the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Froman, the pitch. That one's going to stay up high. Pickoff play at first will not be in time. Lundgren back in safely. 2-0. The pitch. That one's just going to catch the outside corner for a strike. 2-1. The pitch. Stays up high, 3-1. The pitch. That one's going to be driven back up the middle. Playable. The catch is made. Second out of the inning. 2 down, and that will bring us back to the top of the order. And Blake Rabb.
Leadoff hitter, Blake Rabb.
0 for 2 with a walk for Blake. At the time of the delay. First pitch. Drops in for a strike. Nice pitch there for Froman. Got started a little earlier than scheduled. The pitch. That one's going to drop in for a ball. 1-1. Sets. The pitch. That one's going to be sliced right field. Fighting the sun coming over. The catch is made. And that'll end the inning. We head to the bottom of the 5th. We'll be back right after this, right here on Sports on Focus.
Hey everybody, Nat over at Wheeler Chevrolet GMC, and I am standing in our all-new Express Lane. Open now, no appointment necessary. Stop on in and get things like oil changes, filters, quick lubes, no appointment necessary. See you soon.
Welcome back. Technically a new pitcher for the Auburndale Eagles. That is Caden Weinfurter. Is it? What? I said, okay. I'm using I'm pulling the game changer for this one, and I am not always. I only get first initial, so I was kind of guessing there.
Starting off the bottom half of the fifth for Athens in the number 2 spot, Camden Zarky.
Cameron Zarnke, first pitch to him is a little bit low for a ball, 1-0. For those of you just joining us, wondering where we're at, we are completing a game from the pitch, while off the outside, 2-0. Completing a game from earlier last week, Friday, the 10th. And then we'll jump into the full game as that one is going to just miss that outside corner, quickly 3-0. The wind, the pitch. Low ball 4, leadoff walk. And that will bring Daxton Dethelm to the plate.
Athens in the 3 spot, Daxton Dethelm.
So Dethelm will dig in. Dethelm 0 for 2. The pitch. Off the inside for a ball, 1-0. Weinfurter, look at first. The pitch. Low for a ball, 2-0. Sets. The pitch. High for a ball, 3-0. Weinfurter does a little bit of landscaping out there on the mound. He'll come set. The 3-0. Does catch the outside corner for a strike, 3-1. Nice pitch there from Weinfurter. He'll set. The pitch. Fouled back. Full count. Not a lot of space behind home plate here. It's going to be interesting to see the ricochets, though, if that may affect things a little bit. The pitch. That's going to be driven into right field. The throw back is not in time. Brandel making that one interesting, gets the first out of the inning. And that will bring Caden Honor to the plate.
Next up for Athens, Caden Honor.
Honor 1 for 2 with a run scored. Sets. The pitch. That one chopped on the ground, double play ball. Second, it's thrown away. Runner's going to look to advance. Will end up. The throw is cut off. Now a chance for it out at second. The throw they will. Sliding back to get the tag applied, and that will throw back to third will be cut off. Little bit of craziness here. Thankfully, I don't have to score that one this time. That ends up with 2 outs and a runner at third. That is a 6-9
Adam Belter.
5-4. I believe that guy technically goes in as a fielder's choice. Curveball stays up a little bit high for a ball, 1-0. The pitch. Misses the outside corner for a ball, 2-0. The kick, the pitch. That's going to be driven center field. Drifting back is Anderson. The catch is made, and that'll end the inning. Athens gets a runner to third, but they leave it stranded. We had 2 the top of the 6th. We'll be back right after this right here on Sports on Focus. Yeah.
Bottom half of the fifth. For Athens, no runs, no hits, one error, and one left on base. Starting off the top of the sixth for Auburndale, the number 2 spot, Peyton Weinfurter.
So Peyton Weinfurter will lead things off. He's 1 for 2 today, or in this one. I can't quite say today. The wind, the pitch. That's going to be rocketed through the infield, a base hit. Hard hit ball right through the infield. Leadoff single for the Eagles, and that will bring
for Auburndale,
Aiden Cherney to the plate. So Cherney will dig in. Cherney 2 for 3. Two runs scored. He's going to lay down a bunt. It's a good one. Pick, long throw is not in time. Aiden Cherney beats it out. 2 on, nobody out. And that will bring Caden Weinfurter 1 for 2 with an RBI and a run scored. Big, tall, left-handed bat. Sets. First pitch. Stays up high for a ball, 1-0. See if anything was on. Big opportunity here if you're Auburndale. I'm set. Look back at second. Nothing doing the pitch. That one's going to be skied on the infield. And that's going to drop in foul. A little bit of miscommunication there between Zarnke and Froman. Allows that one to drop in. Life for Caden Weinfurter. Sets. The pitch. Weinfurter's going to foul that one off. 1-2. Long look in. The pitch. That's going to be driven back up the middle. This one is going to, fooling me, ends up going to short for the first out of the inning. Sounded and looked like it was hit a lot harder than it was. That one tailing back in right to Mr. Pittman, and Caden Anderson will come to the plate. The pitch. Stays up high for a ball. 1-0. Long look back from Froman. The pitch. That's a strike. Runner's going to go. The throw is kept on the infield, but it's able to allow both runners to steal. So that's a strike. 1-1 the count. 2 runners in scoring position here for Caden Anderson. The pitch. Just a bit high, 2-1. The pitch. That's going to be lined right to second. Throw in, double play, and that'll end the inning. They catch Cherney leaning. So the double play clears some trouble. A couple hits. They leave one stranded. We head to the bottom of the sixth. It will be Pittman, Johnson, Froman due up for Athens when we come back right here on Sports on Focus. We go bottom six.
Starting off the bottom of the sixth for Athens, Nick Pittman.
Nick Pittman, the shortstop, will lead things off. He is 1 for 2 with a run scored. First pitch misses for a ball, 1-0. The wind, the pitch. Well off the outside for a ball, 2-0. Coming back. Right down the middle for a strike, 2-1. Into his wind and the pitch. Catches the outside corner for a strike. That was a nice pitch right at the knees. 2-2. The advantages of being right behind home plate. Get a good view of where that ball's landing. The wind, the pitch. Curveball drops in, strike 3 looking. That one started behind the helmet and caught the inside corner. That was a pretty pitch from Caden Weinfurter, and that'll bring Ty Johnson to the plate. Johnson playing at third base in this one. The wind. First pitch. Just missing a little bit low for a ball, 1-0. We will see a Marawood Conference team tomorrow. The wind, the pitch. Right on the outside corner. We'll be up in Medford. The Medford Raiders playing host to the Stratford Tigers. Chance that might end up being a doubleheader too. Not sure yet. The wind, the pitch. That curveball drops in and is knocked foul, 1-2. And as of right now, I think we're going to enjoy a weekend off. The wind, the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3, 2 down. Couple strikeouts there for Weinfurter, and that'll bring Mr. Froman.
For the Blue Jays, Braden Froman.
Braden Froman will come to the plate. His first at bat, he came in and in relief right before the rain delay. First pitch from Weinfurter. Right at the top of the zone for a strike, 0-1. Coming back. Curveball stays up high, 1-1. Misses the outside corner, 2-1. That fastball's got some zip on it, and I think definitely for a lot of these guys, Weinfurter, that ball comes from a little bit closer than most guys. The pitch, swing and a miss on that breaking ball, 2-2. Weinfurter into his wind, and the pitch. Curveball right back to Weinfurter. He'll walk it over. The nice toss to first, and that'll end the inning. Athens goes in order in the 6th. We go to the 7th. And we'll be back right after this right here on Sports on Focus.
Bottom of the 6th for Athens. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base. We head to the top.
There, now it pops up.
Auburndale leads it 8-3 over Athens.
Are you ready for a faster and easier mortgage process? Tap Lending combines the speed and efficiency of technology and people, and a great local bank. The perfect combination for your mortgage.
We go to the top of the 7th. Richardson, Soppy, Lundgren due up for the Eagles. They lead 8-3 in the completion of the game from the 10th. We will have a short break, and then we will have another full game here with Auburndale as the home team. The scheduled game after that, Nate Richardson digs in. Wind in the first pitch to him. That's going to be hit on the ground. Pittman has it pop away. Richardson will reach. I'm kind of looking at, I'm thinking error too. So it reaches on an error. It's a tough error, but if he's able to get into position a little better on that one, as Asa Soppy will come to the plate. Third error in this one on the Blue Jays to match the 3 errors from Auburndale. Froman, the pitch. Catches the inside corner. Throwback down is not in time. Trying to catch Richardson leaning. First out. Oh, no, not first out. I'm in the wrong one. First strike of the inning. The pitch. Stays up high for a ball. 1-1. Interesting pitching decisions after this one because pitch counts work by day, not by game. So there's a chance that we can see both these guys showing bunt, fouls it off, 1-2. So even if they don't start the game, both guys would have pitches available depending on other schedules for both teams. Most teams have the weekend off. So you really wouldn't be looking at anything till maybe Monday. Look over the shoulder of the pitch. That one bounces in. It's going to get past. That's going to allow Richardson to go to second. The pitch. High and off the outside. Full count. Froman sets the pitch. Low for a ball. Not the worst walk in the world. sets up the double play, and that will bring
Joshua
Lundgren to the plate. He started the day at first base. He was on when the rain delay hit. Froman will look in. He'll come set. Shows bunt. Lays down a good one. Picked by Froman. Throw to first is in time. Moves the runners up. Nice bunt there from Lundgren. He almost beat that one out. And that will bring...
Next up for Auburndale,
Aiden Rabb to the plate. The pitch. That's going to be driven. This one might be trouble. That one's going to get down a base hit. Bit of a bobble there. One run across. They will send Soppy. The throw will go into second. 2 runs across. 10-3. 2 RBI single.
Did that piece of paper fall out of his armpit? It did. Did it really?
Now up for the Eagles, Blake Rabb.
As Blake Rabb will come to the plate. So Aiden Rabb with the 2 RBI single, 10-3. Still only 1 out in the inning. The pitch. That one's going to miss the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. The pitch. Low for a ball. Throw back is not in time. Zarki is an active catcher. We saw it in the game against Rib Lake earlier this year. The pitch. Off the outside. 3-0. Ball 4. 4-pitch walk, 2 on with 1 out. 4.
Now up for the Eagles,
Peyton Weinfurter. 2 for 3 with 2 runs scored for Peyton Weinfurter. Got a Rabbit second, got a Rabbit first. Rob, excuse me. See if they can drive him home. The pitch. Catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. 0-1. Nice pitch there. Probably a couple looks back at second. The pitch. Bad. Nice little breaking ball there. 0-2. Come set. The pitch. High for a ball. 1-2. Couple looks back. The pitch. Check swing on a ball inside. 2-2. From it. Takes a few looks back at second. The pitch. Stays up high. 3-2. Froman doesn't agree with that one. See what he comes back with here. Looks back at second. The pitch. That's going to be driven. In the gap, that one might be trouble. Catch is made. Diethelm cuts across to get to that one. Second out of the inning. And we will get a courtesy runner. That will be Julian Anderson will be the runner out at second.
Anderson now at second. Correction, Derek Goddard.
Derek Goddard up.
And up the back for Auburndale, Aiden Cherney.
As Aiden Cherney will dig in. The pitch. Low and off the outside, popping away. Goddard will go to third. So first and third now. Zarnke will come out. He will set the defense. Sets. The pitch. Stays up high, throw down. They almost get him, but that's going to allow Blake Rabb to go to second. Or not. So hitter's interference, but then that should be an out. If you're calling that properly, Cherney should be out. Now there's some confusion on this, unless I think both coaches want an explanation, because if I'm understanding. Listen in here. That's not the roll ball. If you move. So yeah, they're in the end. It's going to end up. We go all the way back first and third. Should be 2-0. Coach Anderson still getting an explanation. I don't know. So the pitch counts. I'm going to get clarification from an umpire friend of mine after this, just to see exactly. So either way, it's 2-0 first and third. The pitch. This is off the outside, 3-0. Caden Weinfurter waiting on deck. The pitch. Inside hits him. Bases loaded with 2 outs for Caden Weinfurter.
Now up for Auburndale, Caden Weinfurter.
The wind. The pitch. Catches bottom of the zone for a strike, 0-1. The wind. The pitch. Right down the middle for a strike, 0-2. Froman. Coming back. Off the inside, popping away a little bit from Zarnke, but I think he got a foot on it to keep it there. The wind, the pitch. That's going to be driven back up the middle. Shortstop is there. Catch is made, and that'll end the inning. Auburndale do get a couple runs across, but they leave the bases loaded. We head to the bottom of the 7th. Last chance for Athens when we come back right here on Sports on Focus.
I know that I can handle schooling my children because RVA provides the tools that I need. The RVA has adjusted curriculum by placing children right where their learning is. That's the #1 goal, is to make sure that your children are learning, and so you don't move on if they haven't grasped the concept. You stop, pause, and you make sure that you grasp that before you move on. The RVA will work with your child's needs and will provide the support and the attention that your child not only needs but deserves.
I splooshed my phone in the road crater? Am I covered or no?
Well, hey Carm, you're never gonna believe this. A sturgeon just hit my Chevy. Am I covered or no?
Interesting. And yes.
Hey bud, I had a couple 30 packs explode in my garage. Am I covered or no?
I've been there before, bud. It's a sad day.
Oh, what a beautiful day. Oh, ever eat a brat and drive?
Eben, Hulky, Zarnke due up for the Blue Jays here in the bottom of the 7th. They need 7.
In the top of the 7th for Athens, designated hitter Logan Eben.
So Logan Eben will dig in the bottom of the 7th. Here in the finishing of the first game, as that one's going to miss low for a ball. Excuse me, catch the zone for a strike. 0-1. Completion of the game from the 10th, and we'll have a short break. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Nice breaking ball there again from Weinfurter. And then we'll have the full game after this one with Auburndale as the home team. It'll be a short break. The wind, the pitch. Just missing the bottom of the zone for a ball, 1-2. The wind, the pitch. That one chopped on the ground. Pick at short. Long throw across the diamond is in. Time 1 away. Your old-fashioned 6-3 put out. And that will bring
at the top of the order. Hunter Hulky.
Hunter Hulky will dig in. 0 for 3. Wind in the first pitch. Catches the inside corner for a strike on that spinner. That is a beautiful pitch. Coming back, 0-1. Tries to drop that one on the outside corner, missed, 1-1. The wind, the pitch. Misses the outside corner, 2-1. Coming back. Spikes that one in the dirt. 3-1. Catches the zone for a strike. 3-2. The wind. The pitch. Tips it into the glove. Second out of the inning. And that'll bring Caden Zarnke to the plate.
Next up for Athens, Cam Zarnke.
Cam Zarnke, excuse me. Guessing off first initials here. We'll have it better for the second one. We'll be in my normal app and good to go. Zarnke 1 for 2 with a walk. Swing and a miss on that breaking ball. 0-1. The wind, the pitch. That one's going to be hit hard on the ground. Pick at third. Get it out of the glove. Throw to first. Pulled him off the bag, but the tag is applied, and that'll do it. Auburndale wins the first one. 10-3. We're going to step aside. We'll be back with the full game coming up here in just a few minutes, so stick around right here on Sports on Focus.
Final at-bats for Athens. No runs, no hits, no errors. And that is the end of the first game, completing the game started on May 10th. Auburndale 10, Athens 3. We'll have a brief break to get the field set, get the lineups in, and start the second game soon.
No.
What? Because my hair was so curly? It just fell straight back like this. This is fake.
have another $750 wrestling. Here? We're actually splitting his. We bought another paradigm. I'm taking the shaft off of the new paradigm and putting it head of the old one. He's getting the new head. That's what he said he wanted. Carter, you got any food? Just jump. Hot dogs? All the hot dogs. Oh, ever since Tom come by.
Not gonna make it. It was
All right, welcome back. We get the quick turnaround, and we got lineups, and we're going to get right into this one. Game 2 of our game and a half doubleheader. Set the defense for you for the Auburndale Eagles. Aiden Cherney doing the pitching. Aiden Rabb behind the plate. First to third across the infield, Caden Weinfurter, Nathan Richardson, Blake Rabb, Josh Lundgren. Left to right across the outfield, Peyton Weinfurter, Caden Anderson, Colton Brandel. The lineup for the Blue Jays, Hunter Halke will lead things off. Camden Zarnke will bat second. Daxton Diethelm third. Caden Honor fourth. Adam Belter is batting in the 5 spot. Nick Pittman in the 6th. Ty Johnson batting 7th. Caleb Crockhaft in the 8th spot. And Logan Eben will be batting number 9. Hunter Halke to dig in here.
Leading off, first inning of the second game for Athens. Pitcher, Hunter Halke.
Wind from Cherney in the first pitch. Just misses the outside corner for a ball, 1-0, and we are underway. A gorgeous, wait for it to pop up, forgot to preload it. The wind, the pitch. Right at the bottom of the zone for a strike, 1-1. A gorgeous 68 degrees here in Auburndale at first pitch. Wind from Cherney in the pitch. That one's going to be chopped on the ground, back up the middle. Pick there by Blake Rabb. Throw to first, in time, 1 away. Nice clean 6-3 put out, 1 away. And that'll bring Camden Zarnke to the plate.
Next up for Athens, second baseman Cam Zarnke.
So Zarnke will dig in. Thought I spelled popcorn up here. The wind, the pitch. That's going to be fouled away. Just missing the backstop. That's probably going to end up out on the football field. Track practice over, so no chance of hitting anybody over there. The wind, the pitch. Catching the bottom of the zone for a strike. Quickly 0-2. You've got sectional or regional track coming up on Monday. The wind, the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3, second out of the inning. And that'll bring Daxton Diethelm to the plate.
For Athens, center fielder Dax Diethelm.
So Diethelm, left-handed hitter. In the box, the wind and the first pitch. Right on the outside corner for a strike, 0-1. Wind the pitch. Missing the bottom of the zone, 1-1. Looking in, the wind, the pitch. That one's going to be hit on the ground up the middle, gets through a base hit. 2-out single. Blake Rabb almost got to that one, just tucked under his glove, but we'll give the hit, and that'll bring Caden Honor to the plate.
Left fielder, Caden Honor.
Has a little bit of clouds working their way through right now. Pickoff play at first is not in time. Forecast says we should be pretty clear. Catches the outside corner for a strike, 0-1. Pickoff play at first is close but not in time. Cherney sets the pitch. That's going to be sliced foul and out of play. 0-2. Going to take a peek in between innings, see if we can find a score from the Auburndale softball game. They are playing over at Wittenberg Burnhamwood. first round of the playoffs, but most softball teams get buys. The pitch. That one's going to drop a little bit low on the breaking ball, 1-2. Auburndale, the 1 seed in their half of the bracket. For softball. Baseball getting a 6 seed. That one's going to be chopped on the ground in the gap. That's going to find its way through. Seeing eye single, and that's going to allow Diethelm to end up at third. Put the runner in motion, and it works out perfectly for Athens as it pulled Richardson towards the bag, and that allowed Diethelm, that allowed that ball to find its way through, and that'll bring Adam Belter to the plate with an RBI opportunity. First pitch, swing and a miss. Strike one, 0-1. Pickoff play at first is not in time. The pitch. That's going to be sliced foul. 0-2. Wind blowing out. But little. But not enough to really have much of an effect. The pitch. That's going to be driven in the gap. This one might be trouble. That's going to get down a base hit. One run across. They put the brakes on Honor at second. He slips a little bit, but he will be back in safe. RBI single for Adam Belter. Three hits in the inning, and that will bring Nick Pittman to the plate. Sets the kick, the pitch. Off the inside for a ball, 1-0. The pitch. Tipped into the glove, 1-1. The pitch. Curveball drops a bit low for a ball, 2-1. Pitch, swing and a miss, strike two, 2-2. The pitch. Yanks that one. Full count. Both runners will be off on the pitch. The pitch. That's going to be popped up. Might be trouble coming in. The catch is made by Colton Brandel, and that'll end the inning. But the Blue Jays do get a run across on 3 hits. They leave 2 stranded. We head to the bottom of the first. Blake Rapp, Peyton Weinfurter, Aiden Cherney due up for the Eagles when we come back right here on Sports on Focus. Bottom of the first, Auburndale will come to the plate. They will go through their line, give you their lineup here real quick. Blake Robb will lead things off. Peyton Weinfurter bats second. Aiden Cherney third. Caden Weinfurter batting cleanup. Caden Anderson in the 5 spot. Nathan Richardson batting 6th. Aiden Rabb in the 7. Josh Lundgren batting 8th. And Colton Brandel batting in the number 9 spot. Set the defense also for you here for the Blue Jays. Hunter Halke doing the pitching. Logan Eben doing the catching. First to third across the infield is Adam Belter, Camden Zarnke, Nick Pittman, Ty Johnson. Left to right across the outfield, Caden Honor, Daxton Diethelm, and Caleb Crockhaft. 1-0 Athens finding a run on a couple base hits, including a perfectly executed hit and run. Hunter Halke getting his final warm-up tosses in. Throw down, and we are ready to go. And Blake Rabb will dig in.
Auburndale, shortstop Blake Rabb.
Blake Rabb. Digging in. Halke will set. First pitch. Drops a little bit low for a ball, 1-0. The kick, the pitch. Misses off the inside, 2-0. The kick, the pitch. Missing low, 3-0. The kick, the pitch. Catches the outside corner for a strike, 3-1. The kick, the pitch. Chopped on the ground. Too short, pick there by Pittman. Long throw is late. Blake Rabb beats it out on the infield single.
Now up for Auburndale.
And runner at first for Peyton Weinfurter. Weinfurter beat out a bunt in the first game. They bring Johnson in. Before that, pickoff play at first. Rabb in safe. Halke. Bunt shown, pulls back. It's a strike. Throw down is late. Rabb will steal second. That whole play had an interesting look to it. So 0-1 on Weinfurter. Sets. The pitch. That one in the dirt, popping away. Rabb will go to third. They will not have a play. So 1-1 the count here on Weinfurter. Big RBI opportunity here. Sets. The pitch. That's going to be driven center field. That's going to send Diethelm back. He's going to make the catch. Rabb will tag. No chance on him. He will score, and we are tied. Sacrifice fly. 1 out. 1-1 ball game. Bases clear.
Pitcher, Aiden Cherney.
And that'll bring Aiden Cherney to the plate. The kick, the pitch. Curveball stays up high for a ball, 1-0. Halke sets the pitch. Low and off the inside for a ball, 2-0. kick, the pitch. Stays high, 3-0. The pitch. Off the inside, ball 4. So another base runner for the Eagles. And that'll bring Caden Weinfurter to the plate.
Now up for Auburndale, first baseman, Caden Weinfurter.
Sets. Runner's already going, throw off the outside. The throw down is late. Cherney steals second. He was off. I don't know if that was planned or not, but he was off before Halke even really started his motion. The pitch. Check swing, strike, 1-1. Sets. The pitch. Catches that outside corner for a strike. 1-2. The pitch. That one's going to be hit hard on the ground. Right to Zarnke. Throw to first is in time. That will move Cherney to third. Productive out. But with 2 outs now, that'll bring Caden Anderson to the plate.
Eagles, center fielder, Caden Anderson.
Anderson will dig in. The kick in the first pitch. That one's going to be driven center field. Diethelm giving chase, going back. That one is going to one-hop the fence. Run will come across. Cherney will be in standing with a double. Second hit for Auburndale as the sun starts working its way back in, as Nathan Richardson will come to the plate.
Nate Richardson.
So Richardson will dig in here. Another RBI opportunity standing out there for him. 2-1 Auburndale here in the first. The pitch. Low and off the outside for a ball, 1-0. Long look in from Halke. He'll come set. The pitch. That's going to be rocketed right to Ty Johnson, and that'll end the inning. Hard hit line drive, but right to Johnson. But Auburndale does push 2 runs across on 2 hits. They leave 1 stranded. We head to the top of the second. Johnson, Crockhaft, Eben due up for the wrong bird, the Blue Jays, when we come back right here on Sports on Focus.
2 hits, no errors, 1 left on base after 1.
Looking for extra savings? Hey everybody, Nat over at Wheeler Chevrolet GMC, and going on now, take 10% off MSRP on all remaining in-stock 2023 vehicles. Get them while supplies last, and happy Memorial Day from everybody at Wheeler Chevrolet GMC.
Johnson, Crockhaft, Eben due up here in the top of the second. Blue Jays trail 2-1.
Top of the second for Athens. Third baseman,
Cherney.
Ty Johnson.
Come out for his second inning of work. 22 pitches for him to get through the first. First pitch, that's going to be hard on the ground. Gets off the glove of Weinfurter, and that is... Yeah, that's going to be an error. Hard hit ball, but that's one you expect your first baseman to play. So that will bring Caleb Craycraft, right fielder. First pitch, off the outside for a ball, 1-0. Set. The pitch, off the outside again, 2-0. Long look in from Cherney. The pitch. That one chopped on the ground. It's going to be, it'll step on the bag, throw to first will be. That's going to be a double play. So the ground out goes 4-6-3 on the double play. And that'll bring Logan Eben to the plate with 2 outs.
Catcher Logan Eben.
Wind the pitch. Just a bit high for a ball, 1-0. The kick, the pitch. Ooh, high and tight, 2-0. Cherney's going to get himself reset. Now he'll go into his wind and the pitch. Stays up high, 3-0. Coming back. Just misses the inside corner. It's a 4-pitch walk. So inning stays alive. That brings us back around to the top of the order. And Hunter Halke grounded out his first time up. He's 0 for 1. Won't get a courtesy.
Runner at first for Athens catcher.
That is, I believe it looks like number 4, Shea Blake. See if he turns his back to make sure. The pitch. Catches the outside corner. Yep, it is 4. That is Shea Blake. Pickoff play at first is not in time. That was a nice placement of that throw by Cherney right on the bag. But Blake gets that hand in. The pitch. That one's going to be chopped on the ground. They're going to, as Blake Rabble, take that one to second, unassisted on the fielder's choice, and that'll end the inning. So no runs on, no hits, a walk, an error, and they leave one stranded. We head to the bottom of the second. Aiden Rabb, Josh Lundgren, Colton Brandel do up for the Eagles when we come back right here on Sports on Focus.
Top half of the second for the
Looking to harness the power of the sun and save on your energy costs? With Marshfield Medical Center Credit Union Solar Loan, you can go solar without the burden of paying interest on the full amount from the start. Here's how it works. Instead of financing everything up front, we disperse loans when requested by your solar installer. If you're waiting on your installer, you won't pay interest during the wait. By taking advantage of this flexible payment option, you could save on unnecessary interest charges. Visit mmccu.com/solar to learn more today.
Aiden Rabb to lead things off here in the bottom of the second. First pitch to him misses a little bit low for a ball, 1-0. Rabb, Lundgren, Brandel do up here in the bottom of the second. Eagles lead 2-1. The pitch. That's going to be sliced foul and out of play. 1-1. Approach 6 o'clock here in Auburndale. Steve Ockenick, Sports on Focus, taking you through about 1 1/3 games here today, as we had one to finish up prior to this one. The kick, the pitch. Missing a little bit low for a ball. 2-1. Auburndale winning the completed game. 10-3. The kick, the pitch. Check swing on a ball off the inside. 3-1. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Took a little something off that one. Full count. Start to worry a little bit about both pitchers, pitch count wise. Little kick, the pitch. Missing low. Lead off walk. And that'll bring Josh Lundgren to the plate.
Josh Lundgren.
Sets. Pickoff play at first, not in time. Pickoff play at first again, not in time. They're really expecting Aiden to take off here. Another pickoff play. 3 in a row here. Say, if this is MLB, that's a balk. Take your base. You only get 2. Now time called. Pitch. Catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. 0-1. Shows bunt. Lays it down. That one right out in front of the plate. It's going to be a tough play. Throw to first is in time. Just gets him. Sacrifice moves Aiden Rabb to second. 1-3. First out. And that'll bring Colton Brandel to the plate.
Right fielder Colton Brandel.
Look back at second, the pitch. Missing low and off the outside for a ball. 1-0. That's 28 now for Hunter Halke. Aiden Cherney's thrown 32 through the first 2 innings. Might end up being a bullpen game, as that is going to be stepping off. Hunter Halke not liking what's happening at second. The pitch. Swing and a miss. 1-1. That's the pitch. That's going to be driven back up the middle. Diethelm tracking over. He'll make the catch. Second out of the inning, and that'll bring us back around to the top of the order. And Blake Rabb singled his first time up and scored a run.
Next up for the Eagles.
Yeah, eventful trip around the bases. Blake Rabb singled, stole second, made it third on a pass ball, and then scored on the sacrifice fly from Peyton Weinfurter. The pitch. Catches the inside corner, 0-1. They give him a lot of space down that. That one misses a little bit low for a ball, 1-1. They give Blake a ton of space down that right field line. Crockhaft in pretty far too. The pitch. A little bit low for a ball, 2-1. Sets. The pitch. That one's going to be chopped on the ground. That's going to get through a base hit. They will send Aiden Rabb. The throw is going to come home. It will be late. Gets past. That will allow Blake Rabb to go to second. He's going to turn. He's going to dig for third. The throw to third will be late. Give him the single that will score the run. Rabb will go to second on the throw and third on the error.
Next up for Auburndale, left fielder Peyton Weinfurter.
3-1 with a runner at third for Peyton Weinfurter. Sacrificed his last time up. He has not recorded an official at bat in this one. The kick, the pitch. Catches the outside corner for a strike. 0-1. The pitch. Off the outside for a ball, 1-1. The pitch. Well off the outside for a ball, 2-1. The pitch. That's going to be driven to the shortstop. Catch is made by Nick Pittman, and that'll end the inning. But not before Auburndale gets another runner crossed. On a hit, there was an error. They leave one. We head to the top of the third. Zarnke, Diethelm, Honor due up when we come back right here on Sports on Focus. First pitch popped up on the infield. Catch is made by Blake Rabb. Front pitch, 1 out.
Next up for the Blue
And
Jays,
that will bring
center
Daxton
fielder
Diethelm to the plate.
Diethelm.
He singled his first time up. He's 1 for 1 in this one. Wind in the first pitch. Misses the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. wind and the pitch. Breaks back across the plate for a strike, 1-1. That is a nice little backdoor slider he throws to those left-handed hitters like Diethelm. The wind, the pitch. That's going to be sliced foul heading towards the softball field. 1-2. Diethelm takes back in. Turning that glove up high into his wind, the pitch. That's going to be hit in the air. In the gap, coming over. Peyton Weinfurter will settle under it. He will make the catch. Second out of the inning, and that will bring Caden Honor to the plate. He singled his last time up.
Fielder Caden Honor.
He is 1 for 1. The wind, the pitch. Catches the inside corner for a strike, 0-1. The pitch. Just missing the bottom of the zone, 1-1. The wind, the pitch. That one chopped on the ground. Picked there at second by Richardson. Throw to first in time. That'll end the inning. Athens goes in order in the top of the third. We head to the bottom. Cherney, Weinfurter, Anderson due up for the Eagles when we come back right here on Sports on Focus.
On the third, no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left.
I know that I can handle schooling my children because RVA provides the tools that I need. The RVA has adjusted curriculum by placing children right where their learning is. That's the number one goal, is to make sure that your children are learning, and so you don't move on if they haven't grasped the concept. You stop, pause, and you make sure that you grasp that before you move on. The RVA will work with your child's needs and will provide the support and the attention that your child not only needs but deserves.
Better begins with the way we see each other. Better begins with the way we treat each other. Better begins with the way we care for each other. Better begins at Aspirus Health, bringing out the better in all of us.
Welcome back. We go to the bottom of the third. Cherney, Weinfurter, Anderson, 3-4-5 due up here for the Auburndale Eagles. They lead 3-1.
Bottom of the third for Auburndale.
And Cherney walked his last time up. He's 0 for 0 in this one. Sets the first pitch. That one's going to be popped up. Tracking back, that's going to get out of play. Over the top of us. 0-1. Halke will set the pitch. Drops that one in, catches the bottom of the zone for a strike, 0-2. The kick, the pitch. Behind Cherney for a ball. Here the dugout's telling him to wear it, but that was a fastball. That one was going to hurt. Sets the pitch. Back up the middle. That one's going to get through a base hit. Leadoff single for Aiden Cherney, and that'll bring Caden Weinfurter to the plate. Grounded out his last time up. 0 for 1.
Next up for Auburndale, first baseman Caden Weinfurter.
lead for Cherney at first. Going, the pitch, the bunt, that's going to be popped up. That's going to take a ricochet, and he is going to reach. It hit in the dirt along the line. It's going to be a bunt single. That one hit in the dirt where they had raked it, and it just hit and shot back in play, kind of expecting that one to roll the other way. But it works. 2 on, nobody out for Caden Anderson. Double his last time up. He's 1 for 1. The pitch misses a little bit low for a ball, 1-0. Look back at first. Now look at second and stepping off. Nothing doing. They're not really holding Cherney on at second. He's not taking that big of a lead either. And now Zarnke backs off as that one misses a bit low for a ball, 2-0. The pitch. Check swing and a strike, 2-1. Look back. Pickoff play at first, not in time. Trying to catch Weinfurter napping. Sets. The pitch. Off the outside, 3-1. Big opportunity here for the Auburndale Eagles to put up a big inning. 2 on, nobody out. The pitch. Off. Catches the outside corner, full count. Sets. The pitch. Off the inside, ball 4, bases loaded. Nobody out.
Next up, Auburndale, second baseman.
And that'll bring Nate Richardson to the plate. He hit a screamer to third his last time up. Halke will set. First pitch. Off the outside for a ball. That's 50 pitches now for Hunter Halke. Wind picking up a little more. Sets the pitch. Fouled back, 1-1. Sets. The pitch. Back up the middle. That's going to get through a base hit. 1 run across. They will send Caden Weinfurter. He will score. They will put the brakes on Caden Anderson at third. 2 RBI single. And that will bring Aiden Rabb to the plate. But before that, and that's going to be it. They are going to make the pitching change here, bringing in Caleb Crockhaft, it looks like, coming into the infield. We'll see if he's the one pitching, but we'll fill you in on all the details when we come back right here on Sports on Focus. Caleb Crockhaft will be the new pitcher. He comes in from right field. Caden Honor moves across the outfield from left to right. Hunter Halkey will go to left. Crockhaft getting his warm-up tosses in. Give you the tentative line on Hunter Halkey. He goes 2 because of 5 runs. They were all earned. 6 hits, 3 walks. Did not strike out a batter. He is responsible for both Richardson and Anderson currently on base. Crockhaft getting the last of his warm-up tosses in. Just movements around the outfield. Around the field, no new players coming in here. Reminder, if you're looking for some baseball to watch tomorrow, we got Marawood versus Great Northern. The Stratford Tigers make the trip up to Medford to take on the Raiders. That is currently slated for a 5 o'clock start. That one got to touch base with Coach Harabi yet tonight. See if they're playing 1 or 2 tomorrow.
For Auburndale.
But Aiden Rabb will come to the plate. He walked his last time up. He's 0 for 0. So still nobody out in the inning. 5-1. Sets. First pitch shows bunt. That one a bit low. The throw is going to be cut off. They will give Richardson second. So 2 in scoring position here for the Eagles again. Sets. The pitch. Catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. 1-1. Sets. The pitch. Yanked well off the outside. 2-1. Sets. The pitch. Misses the bottom of the zone. 3-1. Sets. The pitch. That's going to be rocketed down the line, but foul. Full count. Didn't even have a chance to move the camera. Crockhaft comes set. The pitch. That one's going to be rocketed through the infield, a base hit. 1 run across. They will send Richardson. The throw will go into second. Another 2 RBI single, this time for Aiden Rabb. Still nobody out in the inning, and that'll bring Josh Lundgren to the plate. Sacrifice his last time up. Almost beat out the bunt, though. Sets. First pitch. That one's going to be hit hard and then into left field, a base hit. They will put the brakes on Aiden Rabb at second. Another big hit. That is now
up for the Eagles, right fielder Colton Brandel.
5 hits and a walk in 6 batters here in the inning. As Colton Brandel, the number 9 hitter, will come to the plate. He flew out his last time up. That was to center. First pitch misses off the inside for a ball, 1-0. Sets. The pitch. That one's going to be popped up. That's going to get foul and out of play. 1-1. Don't have to worry about hitting cars here. You are pretty far away from all the parking lots. You really got to hit one foul. I might get one out on North Road there. That's probably a little too far. One missing just a little high, 2-1. Looks closer than you think from here. Then I look down the football field and realize no. Sets. The pitch. Back up the middle. That one's going to get through a base hit. They will send Rab. The throw will be cut off. Another run comes across. 8-1. That one, I think that one went right through the wickets on Crockhaft. Yeah, it did. It ended up going between his legs. They've hit a couple hard right back up the middle here. And back to the top for Blake Rab. 2 for 2 with a couple singles today. He also has an RBI. First pitch. A little high for a ball, 1-0. Sets. The pitch. A little bit high for a ball, 2-0. The pitch. Right on that inside corner for a strike, 2-1. That one's going to be hit in the air. Settling under it is Honor. He will make the catch that will allow Lundgren to advance to third. First out of the inning, and that will bring Peyton Weinfurter to the plate.
The Eagles, Peyton Weinfurter.
First and third. Eben goes out and sets the defense. Look in from Crockhaft. He will come set. The pitch. Off the inside. That one's going to get away. Lundgren will hold, but that will allow Brandel to go to second. Ball one. Sets. The pitch. Off the inside, 2-0. Sets. The pitch. Chopped on the ground. To first, it's bobbled but fielded. It will score a run. So an RBI ground out there for Peyton Weinfurter. It's 3 unassisted. Both runners do move up. 9-1, and that'll bring Aiden Cherney to the plate. He's singled to lead off this inning. He is 1 for 1. The Eagles bat around here in the third. The pitch. Just missing that outside corner for a ball. 1-0. Sets. The pitch. Chopped on the ground. Little bit of a bobble there. It's going to be a tough play. Throw to first in time, and that'll end the inning. But not before. 6 runs on 6 hits. There was a walk. They leave 1. We head to the top of the 4th. Belter, Pittman, Johnson due up for Athens when we come back right here on Sports on Focus. we head to the fourth. Belter, Pittman, Johnson due up here in for Athens. Adam Belter singled his last time up. He's 1 for 1.
Belter.
Wind in the pitch. Misses off the inside for a ball, 1-0. We talked a little bit about it. We're going to flip through them here a little bit. Some of the brackets out for both of these teams. That's going to be driven back up the middle. Mosquet play from behind is in time. Rab laid out to get try and catch that one on the fly. Missed it. Richardson there gets the out. 1 out. Nick Pittman will come to the plate. He flew out his last time up. You flip through these a little bit. We'll start with Auburndale in Division 3. They are the 6th seed. They host number 11 Peshtigo a week from today. Winner of that game, the pitch. Check swing. It's a strike, 0-1. Winner of that game takes on the winner of number 14 Menominee Indian and number 3 Marathon. 1 seed in that bracket, Bonduel. 2 seed is Stratford, as that one misses for a ball, 1-1. Other matchups there, you've got 13 Gillette Suring at Wittenberg Burnham. What is that one? Catches the zone for a strike. 1-2. Number 12 Tomahawk at number 5 Coleman, and number 9 Crivets at number 8 Alcanto, and that one's going to be popped up. Actually, that one bends up sailing. Sounded like a pop-up. That one's going to end up all the way out in right field, caught out there by Colton Brandel, second out of the inning. The other first-round matchup, number 10 Spencer at number 7 Crandon. Flip over to Division 4. That one's going to be popped up. Coming out, the catch is made by Aiden Rabb, and that'll end the inning. Athens goes in order in the top of the 4th. We head to the bottom. We'll talk about the Division 4 playoff picture when we come back right here on Sports on Focus.
Clinner Insurance, we know you want to protect your business. The Clinner Insurance team will help you choose the insurance package and plan that fits you and your business. At Clinner Insurance, protecting your business is our top priority.
Clinner Insurance.
Dance party breaking out up here in the booth in Auburndale. As we head to the bottom of the 4th, 9-1 Auburndale. Weinford or Anderson Richardson due up here. The pitch. That one's going to be chopped right back off the middle. That's going to come off the glove of Crockhalf. They're going to throw to first. Is going to be in time. He recovers on that one. That's going to go 1-3.
Next up for Auburndale.
First out of the inning. As Caden Anderson will come to the plate. We talked about a little bit going through D5, the D4 picture here now. Athens gets the number 4 seed. They will await the winner of Prairie Farm and New Auburn. That'll probably be Prairie Farm. New Auburn winless on the year. The pitch. That's going to be chopped on the ground. Foul. Strike one. Top half of that little section, Rib Lake, the 1. They will await the winner of number 9 Prentice and number 8 Glenwood City. Bottom half of that bracket, number 3 Eau Claire Emmanuel Lutheran. They get a bye. They will await Gilman or number 6 Edgar. The pitch. Curveball drops in for a strike, 0-2. And then the bottom half, Spring Valley, the 7. They will host Clear Lake. Winner of that game heads to number 2 Flambeau. The pitch. Missing off the outside for a ball. 1-2. We'll have a full breakdown of all the seeds that are out coming up later tonight. You can find that at onfocus.news/sports. They kick the pitch. That one's going to be driven, bustled off, and that one's going to drop in for a hit. Maybe had a chance there. If he fields it cleanly, Honor might have had a chance at him at first. 10th hit of the game for the Eagles, and that'll bring Nate Richardson to the plate. Richardson, 1 for 2. He hit a absolute rocket to third that was caught and then singled his last time up. Pickoff play at first, not in time. Crockhaft will come set the pitch. Well off the outside, 1-0. Catches the bottom of the zone, 1-1. Crockhaft sets the pitch. Fouled off, 1-2. Temperature starting to drop just a little bit here. Actually, no, just a degree, 67. Sun's behind some clouds, though. I think that's what makes it feel a little bit cooler. They kick the pitch. Fouled off again. Just got the tip of the bat on it. Sets the pitch. Off the outside, that one's going to get away. That's going to allow Anderson to go to second. 2-2 the count. And now Evan and Crockhaft are going to get together. Nate Richardson would represent the potential go-home run. Not quite yet, but if they can get to that 10, they could end it after the top of the 5th. Sets the pitch. Low for a ball, full count. Aiden Rabb waiting on deck. Sets the pitch. That's going to be fouled back. Pitch 8 of the at-bat coming here. Sets the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3, got him. Breaking ball didn't break as much as I think Richardson thought, and that'll bring Aiden Rabb to the plate. A walk and a single. He's 1 for 1 today.
Next up for the Eagles, Aiden Rabb.
Long look in from Crockhaft. He'll come set. The pitch. Catches the outside corner for a strike, 0-1. Sets. The pitch. Swing and a miss. A little bit late on that one. 0-2. Kruckaft sets. The pitch. Low and off the outside for a ball. Throw to third is late. Anderson steals third. Kruckaft sets. The pitch. That's going to be driven up the middle. Drifting back. Over that ends up being a diving catch. Honor, that one slips away from him a little bit. But that will end the inning. Auburndale leaves the base hit at third. We head to the top of the fifth. Kruckaft, Eben, Halke, 8-9-1, due up for the for the Blue Jays when we come back right here on Sports on Focus.
I know that I can handle schooling my children because RVA provides the tools that I need. The RVA has adjusted curriculum by placing children right where their learning is. That's the number one goal, is to make sure that your children are learning, and so you don't move on if they haven't grasped the concept. You stop, pause, and you make sure that you grasp that before you move on. The RVA will work with your child's needs and will provide the support and the attention that your child not only needs but deserves.
We go to the top of the fifth, 9-1 Auburndale. Kruckaft, Eben, Halke, 8-9-1, due up for the Blue Jays. Marawood North versus Marawood South battle here. Aiden Cherney has settled down nicely since the first. He has retired. He's retired 7 in a row. Kick in the first pitch. Swing and a miss. Blew the high fastball by him. 0-1. The kick, the pitch. Right on that outside corner for a strike. 0-2. Fouled back. Rab couldn't handle it. That's 50 pitches now for Aiden Cherney. Rab's going to take time, and he's going to walk out there and just make sure he's all get a chance to catch his breath. That one right off the chest protector. He's all right. Digging back in. 0-2 on Kruckaft. The pitch. Just missing the bottom of the zone. 1-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Fooled him with the breaking ball. 1 down. That is only
Next up for Athens, Logan Eben.
Cherney's second strikeout of the game. That brings Logan Eben to the plate. He walked his last time up, 0 for 0. The wind, the pitch. Misses off the inside corner for a ball, 1-0. The wind, the pitch. Drops in for a strike, 1-1. The pitch. Chopper on the ground, too short. Pick there, long throw in time. 2 down. And that will bring Hunter Halkey to the plate. A ground out and a fielder's choice. He is 0 for 2. That fielder's choice was to end the second. The wind, the pitch. Just missing off the inside corner. Maybe a bit low for a ball. 1-0. The pitch. Catches the inside corner with that breaking ball, 1-1. Cherney has looked really good. Once he settled in, especially in that second, the pitch. Chopper on the ground. That's going to go to short. Pick there by Blake Rabb. Throw to first in time. Another 6-3 put out, and that'll end the inning. Athens goes in order again. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Lundgren, Brandel, Rabb. 8-9-1 due up for the Eagles as well when we come back right here on Sports on Focus.
Athens, no runs, no hits, no errors.
Looking for extra savings? Hey everybody, Nat over at Wheeler Chevrolet GMC, and going on now, take 10% off MSRP on all remaining in-stock 2023 vehicles. Get them while supplies last, and happy Memorial Day from everybody at Wheeler Chevrolet GMC.
Throw down here as we go to the bottom of the 5th. Lundgren, Brandel, Rabb due up here for the Eagles. They're looking for those 2 runs. Get out of this one early. They'll still have played a complete, actually they'll played 8. Had to play 3 innings from a game back on May 10th first. I believe, actually no, both are non-conference because they don't count the crossover games in baseball and softball. They kick the pitch. Check swing. Actually, strike anyway, 0-1. Oh, he swung. Never mind. Sets. The pitch. Chopper on the ground. That's going to go to short. Cops up high. Throw to first. Pulls him off the... Pulled him off the bag, but the umpire says he got the toe on it. So 6-3 on the putout. That will bring...
Now up for the Eagles, Colton Brandel.
Colton Brandel to the plate, 1 for 2. He does have a single today. The pitch. Low for a ball, 1-0. Sets. The pitch. That's going to be driven in the gap. That's going to get down a base hit. Throw to first is late. They almost got Brandel.
Next up for Auburndale, Blake Rabb.
So Blake Rabb will come to the plate. Two for 3. Couple singles. Curveball stays up high, 1-0. Sets. The pitch. Misses off the inside, 2-0. Sets. The pitch. Right down the middle, 2-1. The pitch. That one's going to be driven center field. D-Delm tracking back. He'll settle under it. The catch is made. Second out of the inning. Two down, and that'll bring Peyton Weinfurter to the plate. 0 for 2. Does have a sacrifice. Crockhaft looking in. He'll come set. The pitch. Just missing the zone for a ball. 1-0. The pitch. That one missing for a ball. 2-0. Sets. The pitch. Fouled back. 2-1. So we approach 7 o'clock here in Auburndale. If you're going to play the extra one, this is the time of year to do it when the sun sets relatively late. Sets. The pitch. Off the inside. 3-1. Set. The pitch. That's going to be hit in the air. Catch is made. Pittman reaches up for that one, and that'll end the inning. We will play the 6th. Zarnke, D-Delm, Honor due up for the Blue Jays when we come back right here on Sports on Focus.
You know that nearly 3/4 of teens feel uncertain about their personal finances, yet a whopping 73% have expressed a strong desire to learn more. At MMCCU, we're thrilled to announce our new partnership with Greenlight, a financial tool designed for kids and teens. Give your kids the confidence they need for a secure financial future. Enroll them in the Greenlight platform for free today. Enjoy features like parental controls, engaging educational tools, and a safe space for learning about saving, spending, and earning money. Empower your child with financial wisdom. Sign up for a free Greenlight account today.
I know that I can handle schooling my children because RVA provides the tools that I need. The RVA has adjusted curriculum by placing children right where their learning is. That's the #1 goal, is to make sure that your children are learning, and so you don't move on if they haven't grasped the concept. You stop, pause, and you make sure that you grasp that before you move on. The RVA will work with your child's needs and will provide the support and the attention that your child not only needs but deserves.
Starting it off for Athens.
We head to the top of the 6th. Cam Zarnke will lead things off, 0 for 2. Did get confirmation. We do have 2 tomorrow with Medford and Stratford, so the first game will start at 3:30. Second game to follow. Wind the first pitch. That's going to be fouled back. Strike 1. The wind, the pitch. Breaking ball stays off the inside, 1-1. The pitch. That one's going to be hit in the air. Foul territory, drifting over. Weinfurter's under it, makes the catch, first out of the inning. And that'll bring Daxton Diethelm to the plate.
Next up for Athens, Dax Diethelm.
Single and a flyout. He's 1 for 2. Wind in the first pitch. Right on that outside corner, that breaking ball, 0-1. That looked like the curveball. He has that slider as well, the wind. The pitch, that's the slider as that one goes foul and out of play. Nope, stays in. I thought that one was going out. Catch is made by Peyton Weinfurter, second out of the inning. And that'll bring Caden Honor to the plate.
The Blue Jays, Caden Honor.
The way everybody looked, I thought that one was heading out of play, but nope, that stayed it. That was well in. Peyton Weinfurter able to track that one down, and Caden Honor 1 for 2 as that one's going to miss a little bit low for a ball, 1-0. Honor singled back in the first. The pitch. A little bit low for a ball, 2-0. A wind, the pitch. Behind him, 3-0. The wind, the pitch, on the outside corner for a strike. Yeah, the home plate umpire, his point kind of goes towards first. The pitch. That one's a little bit low for a ball, so a walk, and that is the first base runner for the Eagles, for the
Next up for Athens,
Blue Jays, going all the way back to the second. And Caden Honor will come to the plate, a single and a ground out. He's 1 for 2. Pick off play at first. Oh, almost got him. Almost had him there. Cherney. The pitch. That one's going to be hit in the air. Brandel crossed up a little bit, tracks back, he'll make the catch, and that'll end the inning. The 2-out walk is left stranded. We head to the bottom of the 6th. Cherney, Weinfurter, Anderson due up for Auburndale when we come back right here on Sports on Focus.
Better begins with the way we see each other. Better begins with the way we treat each other. Better begins with the way we care for each other. Better begins at Aspirus Health, bringing out the better in all of us.
Clinner Insurance, we know you want to protect your business. The Clinner Insurance team will help you choose the insurance package and plan that fits you and your business. At Clinner Insurance, protecting your business is our top priority.
Clinner Insurance.
Are you ready for a faster and easier mortgage process? Tap Lending combines the speed and efficiency of technology and people, and a great local bank. The perfect combination for your mortgage.
Free spot, Michael Pongratz.
Number 15, Michael Pongratz will bat here. In a 9-1 game in the 6th, get some of the bench guys in, get them some at-bats. The pitch. On the outside corner for a strike, 0-1. So here where all the seeding is done, this game, you never want to say game's meaningless, but in terms of like standings and seedings and everything, this one is about as close as you get. The pitch. Catches the outside corner for a strike, 0-2. Seeds are set. It isn't a conference game. There's still some pride. The pitch. Fouled back, stays alive. And getting ready for the playoffs. Obviously, both these teams, well, I shouldn't say that. The pitch. Off the inside for a ball, 1-2. Athens getting a bye. The Athens, that D4 bracket, had 2 teams drop out. So there are 4 byes there. So that's the 4 seed. They get a bye. The pitch. That one's going to be hit on the ground. This is going to be a tough play. Charging in Johnson. Throw to first is in time. 5-3 put out. Pankratz made it interesting. And that'll bring Caden Weinfurter to the plate. 1 for 3. He does have a single.
Next up for Auburndale, Caden Weinfurter.
Sets. The pitch. Hits him. So that will bring the go-home run to the plate and Kanan Anderson.
Now up for Auburndale, Caden Anderson.
The pitch. That one's going to be driven center field. Diethelm tracking back. He will settle under to make the catch. Second out of the inning. And that'll bring Nate Richardson to the plate. 1 for 3.
Next up for the Eagles, Nate Richardson.
Sets. First pitch. That one's going to be hit in the air. Tracking over. Halke will settle under it. Make the catch. That will end the inning. The hit by pitch is left stranded. We head to the top of the 7th. Belter, Pittman, Johnson, 5-6-7 due up for the Blue Jays when we come back right here on Sports on Focus.
No runs, no hits, no errors, and 1.
Welcome back. We head to the top of the 7th. Cherney trying to close this one out. He'll face Belter, Pittman, Johnson. 5, 6, 7. New player at first, that is Asa Sapi, comes in at first.
New first baseman, Auburndale, Asa Sapi.
Everybody else looks like staying the
Starting
same.
off the 7th for Athens, Nick Pittman.
So Nick Pittman will come to the plate. Wait, no. No, I've got Adam Belter should be batting. Oh. Oh, he was. I missed something in there. So we will do that. So yeah, it is Nick Pittman. My bad. Is that first pitch misses for a ball? We're going to blame the iPad. It's all the iPad's fault. The wind, the pitch. Catches the zone first strike, 1-1. Make sure to stick around after the game. We will talk to our player of the game. That is going to be Mr. Aiden Cherney. The wind, the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 2. 1-2. Coming back. Swing and a miss, strike 3. First out of the inning.
Next
That'll bring Ty
Athens,
Johnson.
Johnson.
That is now 3 strikeouts. For Aiden Cherney. The wind, the pitch. Drops that one a bit low for a ball, 1-0. The wind, the pitch. A little bit low for a ball. That one gets the home plate umpire. 2-0. That's 75 pitches now for Aiden Cherney. Cherney into his wind and the pitch. That's going to be sliced down the line, hooking and foul and out of play. 2-1. The wind, the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 2. 2-2. Cherney into his wind, the pitch. That one's going to be hit in the air. Foul, and that'll get out of play. Stays 2-2. Cherney settles on a sign, the pitch. Stays up high on the curveball, full count. The wind, the pitch. Paints the bottom of the zone. Strike 3 looking. Johnson was on his way to first, and I don't think he was unfounded. Caleb Craycraft will come to the plate. He's 0 for 2. Wind and the first pitch. Catches that outside corner for a strike, 0-1. The pitch. Little bit high for a ball, 1-1. Graycraft steps out for a second. Now we're ready to go. Cherney settles on a pitch, the wind, the pitch. Drops that one in for a strike. 1-2. Athens down to their final strike. The wind. The pitch. We're going to say a ball, 2-2. Thought maybe you might get him on the swing, but they say no. Umpires say no. The wind. They're going to set up on the outside of the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and that'll end the inning. Cherney strikes out the side. Auburndale sweeps the day. We will be down on the field in just a few minutes to talk to our player of the game. That will be Mr. Aiden Cherney coming up here in just a few minutes, so stick around.
Everyone for coming out tonight. Please make sure you dispose of your trash in the trash cans provided.
Check.
All right. Please get home safely. Enjoy the rest of this beautiful evening.
Joined by our player of the game, Aiden Cherney. Aiden, we're going to start with the pitching. The 1 earned run over the 7 innings, 3 hits, a walk, 5 strikeouts. What was working?
Once I got my curveball over for a strike, I could throw pretty much anything.
And then obviously, on a game when you just give up the 1 run, a lot of balls in play. Defense behind you is really doing that. How much confidence does it give you when you can see your defense constantly getting outs for you like that too?
that gives me all the confidence I need. Earlier in the season, we're booting the ball around, had a bunch of errors. We've definitely cleaned that up a little bit. We still need to build on it, but it's getting there.
And then obviously the offense, the big inning there in the third, 6 runs. How did that change your approach on the mound?
Pretty much, I just thought to myself I have to throw strikes, get outs however I can. Throw strikes and get outs.
All right, sounds good. Congrats on the win. Good luck the rest of the way. Our player of the game, Aiden Cherney. Thank you.
Thank you.
And we'll sneak back upstairs. We'll go through the final stats and wrap things up coming up here in just a moment, so stick around. Here for Petch to go for the playoffs, right?
At Iowa on Monday.
That's what you tell us.
We're supposed to play Tomahawk here on Tuesday.
Oh,
Yeah. I believe we're going to hear and then Thursday playoff game, which is here.
Tomahawk's been getting better.
Yeah.
Were you at Tomahawk Tuesday or here?
Oh.
You're gonna be here for that then.
That's on my dad told me, but I don't know if it's. I got to ask him. So
Welcome back. Take a quick spin through the final stats here. Starting with the Athens Blue Jays, Hunter Hulke goes 0 for 3. Cam Zarnke 0 for 3. Daxton Diethelm 1 for 3 with a single and a run scored. Caden Honor 1 for 3 with a single. Adam Belter 1 for 2 with a single and an RBI. Nick Pittman 0 for 3. Ty Johnson 0 for 3. Caleb Krockaft 0 for 3. Logan Eben 0 for 1 with a walk in his 2 plate appearances. Pitching, Hunter Hulke goes 2, gives up 7 runs. They were all earned. 6 hits, 3 walks, no strikeouts. Caleb Krockaft goes the final 4, gives up 2 runs. They were both earned. 5 hits, no walks, 1 strikeout. On the other side for Auburndale, Blake Rabb 2 for 4, 2 singles, a run scored, and an RBI. Peyton Weinfurter 0 for 3 with 2 RBIs. Aiden Cherney 1 for 2 with a single, 2 runs scored. Caden Weinfurter goes 1 for 3 with a single and an RBI and a run scored. Caden Anderson 2 for 3, a single, a double, and a run scored and an RBI. Nate Richardson 1 for 4 with a single, a run scored, 2 RBIs. Aiden Rabb 1 for 2 with a single, 2 runs scored, 2 RBIs. Josh Lundgren goes 1 for 2 with a single and a run scored. Colton Brandel 2 for 3, 2 singles and an RBI. Michael Ponkratz went 0 for 1. Pitching, we talked about a bit. Aiden Cherney goes 7, gives up the 1 run. It was earned. 3 hits, 1 walk, 5 strikeouts. That'll wrap things up for us here today. We will have some more Marawood Conference baseball tomorrow. A doubleheader up in Medford. The Stratford Tigers will take on the Medford Raiders. So we'll see another Marawood Conference team tomorrow. But want to thank everyone for joining us. Steve Ockenick, Sports on Focus. Enjoy the rest of your evening.